Hi, I'm so excited to see you today, and I'm so excited to cover our new science topic that we're going to go over. So today we're going to go over butterfly's life cycle. So let's begin. We're going to read our objectives together. So I want you to get your finger and point to the beginning. Ready? So I can state the stages of a butterfly's life cycle. Alright, and our language objective for today is I can locate information from the text to answer questions. So let's begin. I'm going to tell you a quick story about a time that I have seen a butterfly. So I saw a butterfly when I was in my living room, believe it or not. I don't know how it got inside my house, but I was watching TV and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something moving. And I turned and I looked and I said, that does not belong here. So I went and I grabbed it, I gave him my hand, and he flew on my hand, and then I took him outside, just like that. And this is the only picture I have of that event. So let's move on to some vocabulary words. Some vocabulary words that we're going to cover today is going to be egg. So when you see these pictures, what shape do they look like? Do they look kind of ovally, kind of round? Alright, that's what they look like to me. And when we say these vocabulary words, I want you to lift up your hand, just like that, just like a little fist. The next vocabulary word we have is caterpillar. And for caterpillar, if you see on all these pictures, they kind of look a little straight, kind of like your arm, right? Your arm is bigger than your fist, just like in this last picture. The egg was small, but the caterpillar is a little bit bigger. And if you see in that top picture, they kind of like to wiggle. So when we talk about caterpillars, I want you to put up your arm just like that. The next vocab word that we have is pupa. So if you see these pupas, they kind of look like maybe it has flames on the end, so maybe like a diamond or a rhombus. So when we talk about a pupa today, we're going to put our hands up just like that. We're going to form a pupa. Alright. And our last vocab word for today is going to be butterfly. And what is something that butterflies do? Did you say fly? Yes. So we are going to flap our wings whenever we talk about the word butterfly today. Awesome. So I want you guys, I'm going to make sure that we all know the motions to all the vocab words that we have today. So when I say the word pupa, what is our motion? Did you put your hands up? Awesome. Alright. And how about when I say the word caterpillar? Did you put your arm like that? Like straight line? Awesome. I love it. Okay, what about the word butterfly? Did you flap your wings? You guys did amazing. Alright. What about the word egg? Just like that. Small, tiny little egg. Alright. Our activity is going to be we're going to open this link, and it will take a magazine article. And then we're going to open this link, and this link is to our worksheet that we're going to fill out. So I'm going to do the first section of it together, and you're going to see how I do it, and then you're going to repeat after me. Okay? So the first link is going to open you to the text. Just give it a few seconds. It's going to open to this National Geographic Kids magazine article, and it's going to talk about a butterfly's life cycle. Did you flap your wings? Great. So, We're going to start reading the article bit by bit, and as we're reading, we're going to fill out our worksheet. So, I'm going to start right here. It says, we all love butterflies for their beautiful, brightly colored wings. But did you know that these fab flyers began life as something completely different? As they go a seriously terrific transformation, a process also known as metamorphosis. We're going to continue scrolling. So, in our worksheet, I'm going to pull up the worksheet right now. Just give me a few seconds. So our worksheet looks like this. It says a butterfly's life cycle, and it says stage 1, the egg. We go back to our article. That's what it says right here, stage 1, the egg. So I know that everything that I need to find is going to be in this section of the text. So let's read it one time all the way through, and then we'll go back and fill in the blanks. Okay. So it's when a female butterfly lays her egg, usually on a leaf or stem of a plant. Inside these tiny eggs, caterpillars grow. Depending on the species, the egg can vary in shape and texture. They can be round, oval, or cylindrical, smooth, bumpy, or wrinkled. The time it takes for the egg to hatch can also vary. In some species, they will hatch within a few weeks, and in others, they will only hatch when the weather is warm enough. So now we're going to go back to our worksheet, and we're going to read it line by line. We're going to start with the female butterfly lays 1. It starts when the female butterfly lays her eggs. Just like that. So I'm going to type in the word eggs. Alright. Now we're going to go back to the text. Usually on leaves or on the stem of plants. Inside these tiny eggs, caterpillars grow. So now the next line is butterflies' eggs can vary in blank and blank. So we're going to go back to our text. Depending on the species, the eggs can vary in shape and texture. So shape and texture. They can be round or, alright, so our text says that they can be round or oval, smooth, bumpy, or wrinkled. So some eggs hatch within a few weeks, and others only hatch when the weather is, let's go back to our text. So I remember it's close to the end, and it's in some species, they will, and in others they will only hatch when the weather is warm enough. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my worksheet and I'm going to type that in. Alright, warm enough. Great. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to read our section. Then we're going to go back to our worksheet and we're going to fill in the blanks reading the text each time. So I will be back in our next video to cover stages 2 through 4, my bad, with you, and we'll fill that out next video.